Hello.
You're kidding me.
You're here. Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Let me do the mute. Girl, I can't see. I'm watching boxing.
Say again.
I'm watching boxing.
Boxing. What's your name, honey?
My name is Shelly.
Shelly. Where you calling us from?
From the Bay Area, from California.
Bay Area. Let's
Yes.
see. Shelly, Bay Area, California. You have any kids?
I do. An adult daughter. She's 34 this year.
Okay. Have you ever been married, Shelly?
Never.
Oh, Shelly, how old are you?
I'm over 50.
How old are you?
I'm 56.
Okay, you look good.
Thank you.
Okay. You said, what do you do for a living, Shelly?
I work for local government, the county.
What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. All right, let's do it. It's Shelly in the Bay Area, 56. She works for the government, has a 34-year-old daughter, and a Capricorn. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
I'm looking for somebody who has some experiences in life, that has the ability to lead, be a leader. I will get to the what do you call them? The
Deal breakers.
The deal breakers, right? I was gonna say non-doables, but the deal breakers. Someone who leads, someone who has some life experiences, knows how to, step into the role of a leader, of a man.
Okay. Now let's get to your deal breakers.
I don't like soft guys. I don't like guys that are overly feminine, that don't have qualities that are like genuine. Not that I need a man to fix my car or anything around my house or anything like that, but at least have the ability to do so if I needed you to. I don't need you to, but I don't like a man that's not man, like I don't know, like a hands-on man, like a dude. Yeah.
So you want a manly man, like a man that can fix
Man.
things in the house.
Even if I don't need him to, that he's capable. Yeah.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Someone who has their own style of presentation. They're not like cookie cutter. I'm over 50, so definitely I want a man that could wear a hard bottom shoe, but also one that has the ability to dress down, that knows their lane as far as style. I need to plug my phone. It's going low, but I could do that at the same time. Yeah,
So
just somebody.
Go
ahead, babe.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Bay Area, California. He doesn't have to be from here, but yeah, I would think that he would have to be able to have enough money to travel and do things and finance his own way to do things. Yeah. So over $100,000. Over $100,000. Yeah.
So $100K is the minimum.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you don't care if he has kids.
Yeah, no. I just no young kids. Nothing under 18. No, I wouldn't date a man with kids under 18.
Okay. What's the age range you would date?
Someone 50 to 65. That's what I was gonna say too, Kendra. Maybe have a show for mature people.
Nope.
An app? When you do your app,
on the app? Okay, so in this realm, the answer is no, because everybody wants a theme show. So people that are older want a theme show. Shout out to my LGBT community. They want a theme show. There's another. So those are like the two I think I hear the most requests for. But the answer is no, because I like the box of chocolate, which is like you never know what you're gonna
Sure.
get. And then if I make a theme show, certain people who don't watch will not tune in because it's not for them. Now, when the app comes out, I am considering it. There will be. This is why I'm like kind of getting my codes up to par, because when the app comes out, and it will be out in the summer, June, July, because I switched developers. There will be a daily show at different times, and I might then do a theme. But see, I know the data, right? And in the data shows, if I did a theme show with 50s and over, and it would be way more women than men.
Absolutely.
But
sure, because men
but
don't.
unless you guys are all trying to meet each other, you know, it would be like I do want to make it like variety. So I would probably have way more women. I might have like 20 women and then 2 guys. So I don't want to do that.
But I've hosted a little game before called Dating is a Game. And it goes back to the old dating game kind of theme. These people that are, I call them draft picks and free agents. So the one person is asking questions, but they don't see the other 3 people. The draft pick doesn't see, the free agent doesn't see the draft picks. So you're just going by the answers and the vibe that you feel from the answers, and really like their voice and how, you know, you connect, and then you choose based on the answers, and then those 2 people go on a date. So I see what you mean with the ratio.
But men are visual. We can have the right answers, and if I see you and not attractive, he might not want to go on a date.
It's a date.
But what if he doesn't? It's not just a date though. Like I think the unfortunate thing is this, and this I was saying this. I think women still are the prize, but men have more quantity that men. There's way more single women than there are men, right? And I mean that probably is a good game show, but that's not the way I do my show, girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just think, and then 2 more older men, my age, 50 and up, date women under 50. I'm not going to date a guy under 50.
And that's another challenge too. Like that's another thing that data proves, that a lot of times the men in your age category want someone younger. So
well, that's why I keep myself together.
Well, yeah, or you gotta date older. I mean
I do.
I mean, like, you know, if you're 56, then maybe focus on somebody 66 or 70. You probably don't want to go that old, but that might be the man that desires a woman in your age category.
I would date someone between 50 and 65.
Oh, she said, I'm not going to 70.
I
All right, girl, we gotta go. They kind of get mad at you for all these suggestions, child. All right, Kendra Cousins. Let's do the Kendra. They said we already got our show. Right.
So I take good care of myself. I try to make sure that I stay in physical shape. Yeah.
Okay. You really good.
Thank you.
Why do you think you're single, Shelly?
Because I don't have time for the confusion. Like I know what I want. I want someone. I don't really want a full-fledged 7 days. I don't need to see anyone every day. I like the way my life is and the way I no.
Could he have sex with other women?
I mean, no.
So you don't want to see him you don't want to see him every day, and he can't spend time with other women?
I mean that's where the type of man that I need. I don't think I would want someone who needs to be around someone every day.
You want to have sex
like
often?
Do I have sex often?
I said, do you want to?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I don't have to see a man every day. You know what I mean? Like when I do, I want to be able to have that kind of intimacy with them, but I don't need to see anyone every day.
Okay, got you. Okay. So when was your last relationship?
2017.
2017. And you don't have to answer, but when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not gonna answer.
That's fine. Charlie, now they're gonna say something about you wanting a 100K man. Do you want to respond to that?
I mean, someone my age should be making that amount of money. I mean, it's not like I'm asking for somebody who's just now in their career. You know, I believe that, yeah, I make good money. I'm 56 years old. I should be, yeah, I think that, I mean, and that's not saying a type of person. I know people who have blue collar jobs who make $100,000 a year here in the Bay Area.
Those men?
They drive concrete trucks and make $100,000.
Why don't you date them?
I mean, I dated. I do. I date. I think I'm just looking more so for somebody that I can, you know, mesh with on a regular basis. I date.
So those men you don't mess well with?
Yeah, I won't even say friends because I don't sleep with my friends, but I have an intimate person that I see on a regular basis, but I just don't think that as a couple, that's somebody that I'm willing to share my life with.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Shelly?
Because I'm a boss. I'm a chick that, I mean, I like sports, but I like, you know, live music. I like to travel. I take good care of myself. I let a man be a man as far as making decisions and things like that. But I'm a good person to be around. Like you know what? Why I'm not in a relationship? I like the good times. I don't like the I'm the good time person. I'm the person that travels and wants to spend time with someone because I want to. I don't want the logistics of a relationship that get into the inner parts of my life. Like I don't need to necessarily meet your family. I don't necessarily
you don't
need
want a
to.
serious relationship then?
I want a relationship that's serious, but I don't want the traditional relationship. Like I want to be able to have a special part of someone's life that we have a special compartment for each other.
But you don't want to spend holidays together.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so what don't you want to do? You said.
I don't want to be the required person. I don't want to be required to wash your clothes. I don't want to be required to cook and make your meals and things like that. You know, I don't want to be
that from his woman. Where would he get that from? He has to sacrifice that desire then?
No, well, then that's probably not the person for me, if that's what you desire. I know a lot of independent men who run their lives solely on, you know, how they run their lives. It's not necessarily included.
First question, why don't you date those men then?
I do.
Then what's the problem? Why don't those work out?
That's a good question. I think that I'm limited to who I'm meeting. You know what I mean? Like I kind of have a standard relationship with people in my area, and so I need to probably, and I'm doing some more traveling, but I would prefer, and this is just me, I would prefer somebody who lives in a different state. I really would.
How often would you see him?
I mean, between them traveling here, I have my own home, and me traveling to see them, I guess, I mean, a couple times, once or twice a month.
So once or twice a month, and you don't want him to sleep with anybody else, so he has to only want to have sex twice a month.
I mean, we could do things that are not necessarily where there's things you can do over the phone that you can kind of build up until you see that person. And, if someone
that might be okay for you, but what if that's not okay for his sex drive?
Well, shit, if he's over 50, he done had enough coochie. I mean, coochie shouldn't be you know what I mean? Like, I gotta have that coochie. I think at some age, you done had every flavor. That shouldn't be, like, I am sexually active and I want to be intimate with my man. But I think that sometimes we get over, like, you getting some mediocre coochie 3 times a week when you can probably get some very good, and you miss the person and you're waiting to see them a couple times a month. You know what I mean? And in between, you keep things kind of spicy. I don't think after over 50, that's unrealistic. Unless they taking Viagra, men can't perform more than 2-3 times a week. That's just unrealistic.
Have you talked to 50-year-old men? Have they told you that?
I date. I mean, I'm active with
And they
someone.
they only want to have sex 3 times a month.
They really can only have sex 3 times a month.
Okay, well, there you have it. All right, y'all. We gotta go. I won't end it on her. We'll do somebody else. So this is Shelly, 56. She'll date 50 to 65. You said correct?
65.
Okay. You want them in the Bay Area, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, it could be anywhere. She works for the government. Has a 34-year-old child. Prefers he makes 100K. No kids under 18. She doesn't want to live with you. She wants to travel with you. Correct?
Correct.
She wants a serious relationship without all the serious relationship requirements.
A committed relationship without all the serious requirements. Right.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that's unrealistic. Like, I mean, you got to learn by now, you should know how to wash and fold your own clothes. People are particular. You know, you should be able to do those certain things. That's not what a woman is for. That's what the washing machine and dryer is for. It doesn't matter who puts your clothes in there.
My thing is this. I'm not arguing with you because you know what you want to. You just got to find a man that, there's certain men who, I don't like to say it's a woman's job, right? But there's men who look for women to take care of the home, that she's the cook. She's the one making sure the house is together. And that's a desire that he desires as a man. And if I'm not mad at that man for desiring that, just like women desire. Didn't you say in the beginning you want like a manly man that can fix things? That it may not be broke, but you expect him to be able to show up as a man and fix things. So why can you expect that, but a man can expect a woman to wash his clothes and cook for him?
Well, I mean, in that case where it's a give and take, like if I expected something from you, I wouldn't mind putting a plate on the table for you. I wouldn't mind doing something for you. But when it comes to that is what I'm required to do, I mean, that's just not the title that I'm looking for in somebody's life. I don't know how unrealistic that is, but that's not what I don't want the requirements of what you should do for yourself daily.
Okay.
No.
She said, feed yourself and wash your own clothes.
Just like I'm not going to require everything that happens to my house that you come and do it. If I want something painted and surely you can paint, I might hire someone to paint for me. You know, that's not what you're required to do. If you're available to do it, that's fine. I'm available to do that. I mean, but I'm just not going to be required to do it because you have a woman in your life.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. When was your last relationship, Shelly?
2017.
2017. So in that relationship, you were like this?
No, we lived together.
Okay.
So we lived together. So yeah, I didn't have a problem providing. That's probably why I didn't, like I feel like I do now. The requirements of that, I feel like this as a woman, when we get in a relationship, because we are who we are, I'm only girl of 2 older brothers. So I know the role of cooking, cleaning, and preparing things that men can't necessarily do around the house. I get that part. And with my relationship, I was that person. But I don't want to be, we take on 80% of that. You know what I mean? Like a man, when they get in a relationship, they probably don't have to prepare many other meals because the woman is doing that. They don't have to do a lot of the cleaning and the cooking and things like that because we naturally take that on. But I don't think a man, like I didn't have 80% of my well-being and care automatically taken care of because I was in a relationship with him. You know what I mean? Like 80% of my bills and all of that and the things that you would think financially a man may or may not be able to do. But automatically as a woman, we just do that. I got it. I'm going to shop. I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean because that's what I do. And that's normally what happens. But it's not the other way around. Like a man that finds a wife, he finds a good thing because he finds someone to take on those responsibilities. I don't think that a man, I mean, yeah, when we travel,
married, you said, right?
Don't want to get married.
Okay. All right, Charlie. Well, listen, you will be a highlight. So I hope this man that you are looking for is watching and he can DM you. Give him your Facebook page.
It's SBEE Hughes. So SBEE, V is my middle initial. So Hughes, HUGHES is my last name.
I want to say
S.
this one thing, and I think your requirements are fair because you know yourself, and that's most important, right? So you do got to find someone that can be on the same page as you. But I always tell, I mean, you don't want to be married, so this actually doesn't apply to you because you don't want to be married. But all the wives I know, they actually enjoy cooking for their family. Like it's something that like they take the honor of being the woman that is taking care of the food for the family. Like, and I'm thinking of three of my married friends who love doing that. But again, you don't want to be married, so I don't think that would fall something as
I
something for
mean,
you.
I don't mind preparing meals. I'm a great cook. I just don't want to be required that I have to at the
But I
end
don't
of
think
my day
I
after.
think the word require seems like a job, right? I
It,
think
it is.
the way that they have taught it is three totally different women, all different ages. It's like I am his nurturer. I get to make sure that he's taken care of. This is the way I show up and make sure that my man's taken care of by providing a meal for him because I want him to feel good about that. I want him to know that there's someone making sure that his plate is taken care of. And and I'm telling you, it's three different wives that have said
Sure.
that because I think a lot of women don't like the requirement, right? It's almost like no one wants to feel like this is my job, but really it shouldn't feel like a job. It should be like something you want to do because you love this man and you want to make sure that that's, you know, that you're the one that took care of him. Because if he don't eat, because if it ain't you, somebody else gonna make sure he ate.
Absolutely going to be feeding him.
Somebody
I
else gonna be
understand
feeding
that
him. If
part.
it ain't you, oh, somebody else might feed him.
Absolutely. And he might eat it. You know what I mean? And I get it. You know, it's not like I want to lock somebody into my life and have them here and available to me if they don't want to be. Just like I don't want to be, you know, locked into someone if that's not what they want. I mean, I just feel differently about relationships. I don't want to convince somebody that, you know,
I
I just
got you.
don't think that's
I got you.
important.
I got you. You did a good job of explaining exactly what you want. So we're gonna go, but keep me posted how it goes, honey.
Thank you.
All right, bye,
Okay,
sweetie.
I will.
Bye.
Bye-bye.